So with this next inhalation, just allow for the heart space to fill with gratitude. Gratitude for the good that you may have received by your willingness to turn up the volume for your highest and best good, to be a bigger and bolder receptor for all the good that awaits your permission to impress itself upon you, for healing and transformation, for revelation, for divine demonstration to occur with ease and with grace. We bless and release all that no longer serves us with our exhalations. With our inhalation, we stay in this field of gratitude as we bring our awareness and attention back to this present moment in time, back to the body temple fully and completely. We exhale anything that no longer serves, any remnants of all that has been blessed and released. And with our inhalation, we remain in gratitude as we come back fully and present to this moment. Just gently swipe your feet against the ground if you're sitting, or tap the fingertips together to be sure you can feel the fingertips. Be sure you can feel the chair if you're sitting support you. And when you're ready and in your own time, just gently allow the outer eyelids to open, becoming aware of the sanctuary, one another, wherever you are, the temperature, the place, the space. And we prepare for the continuation of today's Sunday service. To each of you, I'm grateful and profoundly thankful. This concludes the meditation. Namaste.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, come together, we come together in the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Now lift your voice and repeat after me. Come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, come together, come together in the name of love. Every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship namaste, I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, come together, come together in the name of love. We come together. David.
We all take many hats. Good morning, everyone, to our spiritual. Welcome to our spiritual center in Redlands. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary and those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is David Torrey, and it is truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a New Thought spiritual community, all-inclusive to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. We are delighted to have you all with us today. A gentle reminder, please silence your cell phones and place them away so you may participate more fully. Thank you.
When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God.
So I invite us to breathe in together the divine, sacred, and holy breath. And with our exhalation, let's bless and release all that it took for you to be here in this present moment. Just release it through your exhalations. Release it through the soles of your feet back to Gaia, Mother Earth, to recycle and repurpose, restore, make new. Again, we breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath, releasing all that does not match, all that is divine and sacred. Just let that go. Whether you know it, it's known or unknown to you, if it no longer serves you, I'm inviting you to release it now, to no longer let it burden you, no longer weigh you down in any manner. Just release it through your exhalations. Release it through the soles of your feet. Bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. And as we return to our normal breathing pattern, we're reminded that all that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is holy is happening right here and right now, in me, as me, through me, in you, as you, through you. It is right where you are. And if you're comfortable saying an affirmation with me together out loud, just say, right where I am, God is. Use any word for God that's comfortable to you. Right where I am, Spirit lives. Right where I am, universal intelligence dwells. And it is from this place of unification, unity, and knowing that I speak a word of blessing for today's service, allowing it to unfold with ease and with grace, knowing that whoever is within the sound of my voice, whether it's now and in person live or whether it's in a recording at a later date, that it's perfect. It's reaching you right at the moment that you need to be reached, to allow for a blessing, an insight, a transformation, a revelation, a healing that's for your highest and best good. And when we are healed, when we are blessed, and when we transform, we elevate and raise ourselves up. We do that, and we raise the entirety of the consciousness of the world with us. So as we always do each week, we speak a word of blessing for those who have called our prayer ministry, called About Prayer. First, we start with our own names. Just say your own names out loud in the sanctuary space, Brother Mark. And now we say the names of those we're holding in our hearts about prayer this day. Chitjian family, Machin family, Gomez family, Donian family, Gigi and Derek, Zach, Haley and the baby, Clayton. Let's see. See them whole, complete, and perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting. See them with holy eyes. See them despite and past circumstance or appearance to the divinity that is their birthright, that is the divinity of this incredible wholeness that is how they were created, where Spirit created each of them, whole, complete, and perfect, nothing missing, lacking, needing, nor wanting. Now we speak a special word of blessing about peace. First, try to find peace within yourself. Remember, whatever we're offering to another, we must first find within ourselves. So we anchor this highest idea of peace now within ourselves. We're going to take it through the double doors of the sanctuary, which are open, through the rooftop of the sanctuary to connect to all churches, synagogues, centers, mosques. Wherever a word of truth is being spoken about peace, we're going to connect to that into trillions and trillions of energy units about peace to make our world peaceful now. See, anything and everything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied peace, see it slip away back to the nothingness from which it came as a false idea, as a false notion, as a power grab that is disintegrated back to the nothingness and replaced with the spiritual truth, with the divine idea that is always whole, complete, and perfect, including peace. If you know how to say the word peace in any other languages, speak it in the sanctuary. And we call it forth with a vibrational energy where we're connecting to the 2 or 3 or more gathered, and we make a hermetic peace shield now, stronger and thicker and bolder and wider. See it now protect every city, village, and town in Ukraine, border to border, north to south, east to west. See it in all other areas in conflict, struggle, and strife. There are so many. See it in the Gaza Strip, see it in Palestine, see it in the Middle East, see it in Iran, see it in Armenia, see it in the Sudan, see it right here in Redlands, see it right here in California, see it right in Minneapolis, see it right in Minnesota, see it in all the cities of America. And join me on this rock of truth, and knowing that we shall not be moved nor swayed from this place till peace takes place with ease and grace. It's a natural thing. It's the natural order of the universe, and I'm calling it forth right here and right now to be made manifest right here and right now for all sentient beings. See with me world leaders change their minds and policy positions affirmatively toward and for peace now with no explanation wanted nor needed. It's simply the right thing, the correct decision finally being made. See that happening now. And then we bless this service as it continues to unfold. We bless the music and our music director, Gilman Carver. We're welcoming back Bonnie into the space. We bless David for all he does to keep us connected through social media. We bless our board members and our congregants. Just rest in this goodness now. Allow it to heal every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of your being, every atom and molecule of your beingness. Breathe in this divine goodness and wholeness and grace. Bring in this idea of mercy now. Let this idea of mercy wash over you now to take any places that are remnants of a past you. Let it wash over you in a way that frees you and heals you and transforms you by your willingness to accept your healing and your transformation and your revelation that right where you are, God is. Right where you are, Spirit lives. Right where you are, universal intelligence dwells. This is the truth. This is what I know to be so. I proclaim my word to the universal intelligence, which only knows to say yes, 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 and yes. And you are the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. Just say that together with me if you can declare that about yourself this day. I am the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. And so with the hearts that's full of gratitude, I know my spoken word is now made manifest because the law, spiritual law, only knows to say yes. I've declared it, affirmed it, and proclaimed it, and allow it now with great and eager anticipation of all the goodness that shall come forth like a magnet right here, right now. For each of us and all of us, abundance and prosperity and joy. This idea of friendship and peace and congregation. This idea of divine right action and wholeness and peace, harmony, unconditional love and grace and surrender. Surrendering to the divine that's within to allow it to unfold in an even bigger and bolder way to serve each of us and all of us. I let it be and invite you together to say with me, and so it is. And good morning and thank everybody for coming. David, come on up and we're going to have a reading today. It's by Mary Ann Byrne.
A Practice of Gratitude by Mary Ann Byrne. May we greet each morning as a blessing, not because our lives are free from sorrow, disappointment, or loss, but because gratitude teaches us to recognize and appreciate the everyday blessings woven quietly through our lives. The simple act of waking, the breath of our lungs, the light at the edge of the day, the quiet promise of another beginning, a gift so often overlooked. When we meet the morning with thanks, even for the smallest blessings which we sometimes take for granted, something within us softens. In this way, gratitude doesn't deny our pain, it walks beside it, reminding us that life, in all of its fragility, is still worthy of reverence. And it's a Practice of Gratitude by Spirit of a Hippie, Mary Ann Byrne.
Thank you, David.
So talking about what it does, It refers to spirit. And this is what you will do. And it's called Amazing Things. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. You will do amazing things with the choice each new day brings, and with every step you take, that's the progress that you make. The reason you live is there in every gift you give. Love your life, love your dreams. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Amazing, you will do amazing things. Oh, the places you will go, and the people you will know. Don't worry when or where or how. You don't need to know that now. You're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings, and you will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Just stay in the here and now. Let your mind rest for a little while. Sometimes deepest answers come when you're out there having fun. So close your eyes, take a breath and smile. Will do amazing
Thank you to Gilman Carver, our music director. Give it up for Gilman.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gilman. Always, always so good. So, good morning, everybody. How you feeling? You feeling all right? All right. I thank you for being here with me on a holiday weekend, right? It's definitely a holiday weekend. On Friday night when we finished, we were invited. Did anybody participate? I think there were some that participated in the special Shabbat service at Congregation Emmanuel up on Ford Road. Thank you so much for being there. Wasn't it beautiful? It was. And so we celebrate this day a few things. We're celebrating the birthday of Martin Luther King, and I believe the actual holiday is tomorrow. Is that correct? And we're going to celebrate the birthday of Ernest Holmes, and he wrote the Science of Mind text in 1926, so it's 100 years old now. We're going to talk about what it does. So we're going to do all this. Are you ready? Ready. All right. So I'm going to start with scripture. It's from Proverbs 31, 8 through 9. Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Defend the rights of the poor and needy. And I thought that was pretty right on the money for where we are at this moment. I am going to say something, and so if people watching don't want to watch, you can turn off your volume now, because I'm simply going to repeat what I heard spoken by the rabbi, who said that we have secret police. She said that from her microphone at a Shabbat service 5 minutes away from our church. And she said it is like 1933 in Nazi Germany. And she couldn't understand how in 2026 we could allow this, that we could be experiencing this again. So not to dwell on that, I'm just saying what I heard. I'm just repeating what I heard. I'm not even going to add my opinions to it. But I do want to add a little bit more about what I had in my notes that were not allowed to be spoken there. So I just want to add that. So in celebrating Martin Luther King, he probably did more for the American civil rights movement, starting at the age of 26 till he was assassinated at 39 years old. That's from about December 1955 to April 4th, 1968. Achieved more genuine progress toward racial equality in America than the previous 350 years had produced. Dr. King is widely regarded as America's preeminent advocate of nonviolence and one of the greatest nonviolent leaders in world history, and at age 35 was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. That was in Oslo, Norway. So to me, giving away a peace prize doesn't make you a recipient of a peace prize. It should be, in my view, non-transferable. However, I was thinking and in talking to some people that it really says a lot about someone who would accept another person's Nobel Peace Prize. That would be like me accepting from Rafael Nadal one of the major tennis championships that he won. Like, did that make me a tennis champion? No. I will stick to my pickleball court. All right, whatever it is. So early in his career, Martin Luther King Jr. preached about the need to have 3 dimensions in our life. I'm going to share what those were: length, breadth, and height. Length is about our connection to ourselves. Breadth is about our connection to our community. And height is about our connection to the transcendent. And if these 3 dimensions are out of alignment or out of whack, King said, we will be too. So let's remember what those 3 things were. Length is about the connection to ourselves. Breadth about the connection to our community. And height is about the connection to the transcendent. So I thank you for coming to places like this to worship and to praise, to be in alignment. I think what we do here is we teach spiritual principles for daily living and for our self-transformation. There's a few quotes by King that I want to share. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. And returning violence for nonviolence multiplies violence, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. So we know another quote is, nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon which cuts without wounding and ennobles the one who wields it. It is the sword that heals. Then I was asked to do a reading, which I couldn't find, and you can try to find one, about the words diversity and tolerance. And what I found by doing even the research to do what the rabbi had asked me to do that night is that tolerance falls short. So it's acceptance that's our goal. So in its most simple terms, diversity can be described as a rich tapestry where all the threads are equal in value no matter what their color. This metaphor beautifully suggests that our unique backgrounds, whether they're based on race or ethnicity, gender or gender expression, religion, language, sexual orientation, or any other differing characteristic, including our life experiences, it weaves together to create a stronger, more complete picture of the tapestry of society. This perspective shifts the focus from merely tolerating differences to actively celebrating them as essential components of human existence. So I already said that tolerance implies a level of respect and forbearance toward different perspectives, yet falls short of genuine acceptance. It may merely tolerate the presence of diversity without actively embracing or acknowledging its importance. So there's three simple things if you want to move to acceptance that I found. It said tolerance may serve as a starting point, while progress toward equity and inclusion necessitates a genuine commitment to acceptance. And by embracing diversity wholeheartedly, we can create spaces where every individual feels seen, heard, and valued for who they are. The three easy steps: our mindset, check, our mindset and attitude, to reflect a positive and more open-minded attitude toward and about diversity. 2, we can increase our depth of understanding, to have more of an appreciation of diversity with our genuine empathy and sincere engagement. And the third one is we can experience the impact on our relationships. Acceptance will nurture more meaningful connections and build mutual respect and understanding. In essence, we create a brighter future, one of hope and progress by embracing diversity. Are you coming up with that? Go ahead, Vanna. David. Okay, let's say it out loud. What makes me different makes me beautiful. Ready? What makes me different makes me beautiful. Thank you. So, with our acceptance, we can move to a more vibrant, resilient, and dynamic communities and pave the way for a more harmonious future where everyone can thrive and reach their full potential. And about Martin Luther King Jr., this closing quote is what I'd like us to have, plus Eileen, I believe, gave some quotes in the bulletins. All life is interrelated. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. We are made to live together because of the interrelated structure of reality. Sounds good? So you can do some research if you want on MLK Jr. and the work. And if I was thinking, we could pray, and we will do that today, to bring forth, like, I was thinking, who do we turn to now? Like, who in our culture now has filled that void? And so do some work together. We're going to affirm together in prayer that those people, it may be more than one person, it may be a committee now of people. See and do some research now on who do you feel that could take that void and do the work, because the marching is the beginning, right? It's doing the work to make it become manifest on earth. And so briefly on homes, The birthday is January 21, 1887. Was born in Lincoln, Maine. Did The Science of Mind, which was the premier writing of and premiere of his works in 1927. Grew up in a poor family, left school at the age of 15, and from 1908 to 1910 worked in a store to pay for tuition at the Leland Power School of Expression in Boston. And there he was introduced to Mary Baker Eddy's Science and Health. And in 1912, Holmes joined his brother Fenwick in Venice, California, where they worked in a city in a government job. I think they were doing invoices or something. And can you imagine that? And then his brother studied the writings of Ralph. Together, they both studied Ralph Waldo Emerson, Emma Curtis Hopkins, Thomas Troward, Christian Larson, and others in New Thought. In 1916, Holmes spoke at a metaphysical library in Los Angeles that led to other speaking engagements. In 1919, the first book was published called Creative Mind, and then after a decade of touring, completed The Science of Mind. So this is interesting because he started speaking at the Ambassador Hotel that seated 625 people. And then in November of 1927, moved to the Ebell Theater, which seated 1,295 people. And then moved to the Biltmore Hotel and the Wiltern Theater that sat more than 2,800 people. All right. And then also they founded Science of Mind magazine in 1935. Which led to the Church of Religious Science in 1954, which I believe this church's charter was signed by Holmes himself. If you want to see it, you can ask Eileen or walk in the office. It's on the wall. Signed by Holmes in 1954. Holmes' quote, I want to quote one from The Science of Mind, page 26. The study of the science of mind is a study of first cause, spirit, and mind, that invisible essence, that ultimate stuff and intelligence from which everything comes, the power back of creation, the thing itself. I'm bringing that up because it's what we're talking about. We've talked about it since the beginning of January. If you want to watch the tapes, we covered just the introduction of the Science of Mind. And it took us, I think this is our third or fourth session, from just the introduction of the Science of Mind text. Holmes's wife, I believe, was an opera singer at some time and a very powerful practitioner. There's a really beautiful photo I remember seeing of her with the scarf, and they were in a convertible. They hung out with what people might call like the elite of the time, like actors, famous people that thought their teaching was amazing. He never really wanted to have a church. Isn't that interesting? That's maybe why we see some of that church that we get, the irreverence. He never really liked they never really wanted to have a church. I think he ended up having to be ordained just so that he can conduct services like weddings. And then a more simple platform or podium is what was preferred by Holmes. So hopefully you've indulged me now on two things. Is that too much, or can we keep going? All right, so I'm going to allow you, whenever you want, to just allow the outer eyes to close and take in the words, because now I'm going to go through, it's only 10 pages. It's what it does. It's in the Science of Mind text in the introduction. It's the last of those series in January that we do in many Science of Mind-based centers. It's from page 40 to page 50. I'm going to go kind of quick, and I want you to, if you raise your hand only when you need me to repeat something or go deeper or have a question. Intelligence can acquaint us with its ideas only as we are available and willing to receive them. Everybody got it? The divine mind is infinite. It contains all knowledge and wisdom. And before it can reveal its secrets, it must have an outlet. We are surrounded by a mind or intelligence that knows everything. We must draw from it through the channel of our own minds. A unity must be established and a conscious connection must be made. The universe is impersonal. Every person stands in the shadow of a mighty mind, a pure intelligence, and a divine givingness. All people receive some light, and this light is always the same light. One nature, one God, we are immersed in an infinite knowingness. Nature herself is the body of God. We made it to page 42. Is everybody good so far? Is there anything I need to reverse or go over more? Love rules through law. It's basically our teaching symbol, right? Spirit, soul, body, seed, soil, plant. Spirit is everywhere present. That subconscious, we know that middle section is what we want to focus on. What are our subconscious or unconscious beliefs? Because they're going to create, they're going to be made manifest into the body of our affairs, into the plant. So we can weed that center section anytime by our consciously choosing old tapes that no longer serve us, disintegrate those, cut them up in your mind's eye, destroy them. Know that they keep creating. Spiritual lessons are repeated until learned. We can't fool spirit. So what we really, really believe is what really, really is going to occur in our life. So we use our tools. We use our affirmations, our affirmative prayer, which, by the way, we're doing an incredible workshop here next Sunday on the 5 steps of affirmative prayer. Everyone will have a chance to write one for and about yourself. We practice these spiritual tools and become better and better at it. Love rules through law. Love is the divine givingness. Law is the way. Love is spontaneous. Law is impersonal. Page 44. Only as much of this life as we embody will really become ours to use. The universal mind contains all knowledge. To it, all things are possible. Do you guys believe that? Let's just say it out loud together. All things are possible for my highest and best good to be made manifest right here and right now. All right. The universal mind contains all knowledge. Mental work is definite. Each state of thought taps the same principle. Each uses the same law. Each is inspired by the same spirit. And each of us can draw forth a different result. Did you catch that? Emerson said, and meant what he said, that unity passes into variety. So I wrote down, I don't know if this is from anybody other than me, because I wrote it down last time I did this kind of talk. I wrote down, I am a flavor of pure spirit, like 31 flavors. Isn't that good? If you like it, just say, I am a flavor of spirit. Yeah. So what flavor are you? Do you have any ideas? You're a mocha? That's my favorite. Mocha almond fudge. Anybody have a flavor that's coming to their mind? Cherry berry? Oh yes, Rocky Road. I love pistachio. It's worth going to Shabbat at the temple for the pistachio cake. Did you ever get a taste of that cake? We brought home one and it was so good. What other flavors are you guys? Mango. Lady in the back, do you have a flavor? What? I don't know what that is. Okay. Moose trash. Moose track. Moose track. Okay, moose track. Let's do that. All right. We made it to page 46. Are you ready? The first principle is goodness. And you know what? It's important, isn't it? When we talk about Holmes, we talk about King Jr., and we don't see, we have to see, I want to say, there's still goodness, and I want more of it. If the first principle is goodness, I think all of us should call forth more goodness right now. Can we do that? Let's just take a moment to call forth this first principle of goodness, and the person, the committee, the persons that want to take on this work and continue it, because there are some. But let's call them forth to unify and identify and magnify goodness. Let's just take a moment to do that together. We're going to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. We exhale out anything that does not match those three things, all that is divine, sacred, and holy. And we call forth for this first principle of goodness now to take place and have its full sway through the ethers of the entirety of the earth for all sentient beings. We call forth together where two or three or more are gathered, and we're going to ask and request for the persons, committees, for goodness to make themselves known more here and now. Anything that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed this principle of goodness slips away with ease and grace and is replaced with the truth that despite circumstance or appearance, despite what we may see with our own eyes on the news, the first principle is goodness. And let's anchor that together. Stand with me on this rock of truth and knowing, where we shall not be moved nor swayed from this place, till goodness is all we feel all the time. Can you feel it in your heart? Let's let it be so, and together we say, and so it is. And thank you for doing that with me, because I don't know if you saw me. Did you see me rocking? I was kind of rocking when I had my eyes closed, and I thought the whole podium was going to go over and I was going to go with it. So isn't that weird? And then I was thinking it was saying to me the word good is the person, one of them, that was shot and killed, right? That was the person's last name. And I'm thinking how sometimes spiritual truth and spiritual law works, that in order to wake people up and shake people up, it almost takes what we're seeing is an avalanche of everything that could be, like you could have a debate and probably win right now on any topic. When I say that the first principle is goodness, we have an awful lot of evidence to the contrary. So can we join together, two or three or more gathered, and be a force for goodness, to join with the goodness that is just like the peace we join with all other centers and temples and mosques and synagogues, anywhere where they're preaching and teaching goodness. I'm going to invite all of us to join that goodness train. We're going to be the pips for goodness. You ready? Is our horn silent? I can't do it. We want more goodness. So know that this is sometimes how spiritual revelation happens. We have to have so much of the denseness, so much of the despair. Like, how much really is it going to take? We're seeing pretty much the edge being pushed on everything, to where all that could happen is it can fall over and crumble. It hopefully, like anything, can be rebuilt. Okay, almost done. Ready? We already made it to 46. We only have to get to, I'm on 47. No, 46. We cannot fight the universe. The one who wishes to demonstrate some particular good must become conscious of this particular good in order to experience it. Are you with me? So it's just like what we just talked about. We're going to step into the idea of this goodness as if it's already happening, despite what we sometimes see with our own eyes that it's not happening. And we're going to stay in the plentitude and attitude and gratitude of goodness despite where we go. You are a pip for good. All right? So for those of you who believe it, just say, I am a pip for good. Woo, woo. And then, even if you're protesting on a corner, Holly or Phil, you could just have a sign that says, I'm a pip for good. Woo, woo. And it could be however you want to spell good, whether you're honoring a person's life or good, the goodness that you know is the first principle of the science of mind. One of the first principles of this section of what it does. Page 47, a treatment, which we're going to focus on next week, is a statement in the law embodying the concrete idea of our desires, accompanied by an unqualified faith that the law works for us as we work with it. This is the secret of success. This is the key to happiness. Trained thought is far more powerful than untrained thought. Did you catch it? So listen, the reason we could see what we're seeing in the news, on the news, in the streets, it could be untrained thought. It works the same way. It's going to produce. It's being spoken somewhere into consciousness and to the body of form and effect. We can reverse it by becoming a majority in energy of the opposite if we don't like what we're seeing. Same thing holds true in our individual lives. A trained thought is far more powerful than an untrained thought. A treatment is an active thing. This is what I wrote. Because one time I was up in a platform many years ago, I think it was San Bernardino, and I was at Reverend George's ordination. I'm not sure if you were there, Gilman, but a comment was made that we may never have this same group again. Like we can't take it for granted that if you look around this space, that this particular group of people will ever meet again. And that was so profound to me. It was so deep. And then later on in my prayer work, it dawned on me that when we speak our prayer, we're supposed to be so grateful about what we spoke and just be in the expectation of it arriving to us. We become a magnet for our good. Does that make sense? That if we need to speak it again, we can. I don't think there's any wrong way to pray. I can't wait till next week to go over all this with all of us. But for today, I want us to take the idea with us that we can breathe into any prayer you've ever spoken in your life and add to it. I think it's a living thing. Sometimes someone might say to me after a prayer, they say, well, can you tell me what you said? And I'll go, no, but we can watch a tape of it together. Because I don't remember often what I said. Just like you, when you're doing the prayers in your secret rooms of the Most High, you may not, it doesn't matter what you said because Spirit understands you. You can speak a silent prayer and Spirit understands you. You can speak it with words. The most important part of any prayer is to speak it with passion and belief. Holmes would call it the fire in your belly. Does everybody get it? You're just a magnet for your good. Let's say it together as an affirmation. I am a magnet for my highest and best good. I am a magnet for my good. Are you? Are you? I am a magnet for my good. Okay, and then when you do that, when you do those simple prayers, when you speak those simple affirmations, you can extend those out. And sometimes I say, let nothing that isn't for my highest and best good reach me. I can't remember what I said. No, I'm kidding. I say, let nothing that's not, it's a double negative, let nothing that's not for my highest and best good reach me. So they'll get a busy signal, they'll dial a wrong number, their email will bounce back, I won't get the text, or I won't read the text to allow it to affect anything that I have in front of me. I think our technology is troublesome because we're not often in the present moment, and or we could get incredibly awful news anytime we want. We can scroll on reels and reels and reels of things, and with AI, it'll give you all the things we open, it'll give you more and more of those things. So if you like, funny cat videos, you'll get a bunch more funny cat videos. It works for every category, trust me. All right, so ready to go to the rest of this, and we're just about done. When we pray, we should have a definite motive in mind. A passive meditation will never produce an active demonstration. Do you catch it? No. When we pray, we should have a definite motive in mind. A passive meditation will never produce an active demonstration. So if you're looking for cash and money and abundance and wealth, when we speak our word about it, we have to already be in the plenitude of the abundance. Like sometimes I give the last of my cash. You may notice I often give, it's like sometimes if I put $10, somebody puts $10. If I put $5, they put $5. If I ask for $10,000, sometimes we can get $10,000. If I proclaim $1 million, let's get the $1 million. I have to be in the mindset of the receipt of the $1 million to receive the $1 million. If what I really believe is that we're going to get $1, we get $1. More to come at the annual congregational meeting about all that. Because what I think people have misunderstood is when we ask people to give an average of X dollars, the people that were giving 3 or 4 times that change now what they're giving to the smaller amount. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying how the whole thing works. More to come. So the idea of how you have a definite motive in mind is, well, what are you praying about? It can be health, it can be whatever. We're going to do all this next week. Think about it now, this week. Jot down your notes on it all and bring it. That's how we get into the definite motive. And I love that they called, that in the text it said, a passive meditation will never produce an active demonstration. I love that they use meditation as a synonym for prayer. I love that. Because a lot of times we're always praying, even when we're not saying anything. Have you ever caught yourself in constant prayer? It's amazing. So make it be for your highest good. Make it be, add to it, that nothing that doesn't match that can reach you. And be in the full receipt, whether it's divine right housing, divine right work, divine right romance, divine right marriage, divine right congregation, divine right music, divine right poetry, divine right art, divine right, wherever you're going to step into your employment, maybe as a teacher, a doctor, whatever we all do. We step into the plenitude, we step into the accomplished, energetic, and then it's already all happening. I don't know if anybody noticed this. Me and Gilman were kind of smirking at each other. We started out with 1, and then look around the room, and I'm like, I really was going to do the same exact thing. I want to tell you how energy works, though. Thank you for being here. It's a lot easier to speak when you're all here, because your energy, can you not feel all your energy connect? We literally started with 1. Well, we never really just have 1, because David's here, Eileen's up front. 4, but 1. Oh, Rosemary's here early. I pulled up next to, that was awesome. Do you guys hear where I'm going with all this? When we have magnified fields of energy, we have a motive for good, we can magnify it so much easier, because wherever I've missed something, I'm sure Ellen has it. I know Terry has it. Yes, sir, with your hand up. Yeah, 1. I'm not doing that today, but I'll do it another time. We could do it soon, right? Singular sensation, every step that she takes. Da 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 da. 1. Thrilling combination. Step yeah. Da, 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 da. David will play it for us at the nosh. You guys feel where we're going with all this? 3 more pages. Hold on. The mind must conceive before the creative energy can produce. Can you conceive yourself in another marriage or another romance? Can you conceive of yourself in a magnificent place to live? Can you conceive of yourself driving whatever type of automobile you want to drive? Can you conceive of yourself having a club? I think Eileen formed this club. What was it called? 290? Club 290. You can explain that at the annual congregational meeting. Because why not? We could have 3 services here, 4 services here. We could afford to have a valet parking service if we need to. We've done it before. We can do it again. So this is what makes the mold that must produce. The mind must conceive before the creative energy can produce. So we're creating the mold, just like when we make a cookie or a jello, of what it is we want. The substance already exists. It's part of life. It is universal energy. Page 48, faith, being a mental attitude, is according to law. Faith in a certain specific statement has power to consciously oppose or neutralize, erase, or obliterate the opposite mental attitude. It stands to reason that if thought and faith, prayer, hope, and appreciation are anything at all, they are definite, and they are definite. And if they are definite, they must be specific. If they are specific, then they unquestionably must accomplish their desire. This is why I love science of mind. Did you get it? Some of you are like, what? All right, then close your outer eyes. Rosemary? Hold on. Let me give you the mic if you're just saying, I think that.
I think that during a prayer or meditation, we're praying for whatever it is we care for, and then, you accomplish it. Well, how do you accomplish it? You must seek it. Whatever you want, you must seek, you must go there. You must loiter there if you have to. And until you connect with someone or something that can propel you forward, lead you in the right way to accomplish because meditation doesn't accomplish anything. It's the act. It's the seeking. It's the community with like mind that accomplish things. How?
All right. Did you hear it? All right. So I'm going to add just a little bit to it, and then I'm going to finish, I promise. But just bear with me. If you're not here next week, just watch the tape. We don't pray really for anything. We're praying about it. Because it's already here. Remember, I already read that. It's already in the universal substance. We're just aligning. What we're doing here is a spiritual chiropractic. Some of us, does that make sense? We're just aligning to what already is. All right, let me finish up. Page 49. I'm going to read it again. Faith in a certain specific statement has power to consciously oppose or neutralize, erase, and obliterate the opposite mental attitude. It stands to reason that if thought and faith, prayer, hope, and appreciation are anything at all, they are definite. And if they are definite, they must be specific. If they are specific, then they unquestionably must accomplish their desire. Now did you get it? We'll do it again next week. Page 50, we have arrived at the ultimate, the way the thing works. This law executes the word. The infinite law and the infinite intelligence are but two sides of the infinite unity. One balances the other. It's involution and evolution. In all caps, how much infinite good is ours? As much of it as we can embody. Are you able and willing to embody more good today? Just say together with me, I am willing, able, and ready to embrace all my good right here and right now with no delay. Anything and everything that may have heretofore blocked, hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed my good from reaching me, it has no power. Spirit is my source, supply, and sufficiency. Come on up, Gilman. We're just about out. So Emma Curtis Hopkins would always say, it's your good and you ought to have it. Did you love that quote? I love that quote. It's one of my favorite quotes of all time. She would say to you, it's your good and you ought to have it. Let's say it again, even though we've affirmed it a bunch of times. It's my good and I proclaim it. It's my good and I proclaim it now. Very good. And, oh, do you receive it? I receive it. Let's do it. I receive it. I receive it. I receive it. All right. I'm going to go to one more thing before Gilman sings. This is from Rosemary's holiday card, which I had a chance to read and highlight. It's from Psalm 28:7. Joy rises in my heart until I burst out in songs of praise to him. Isn't that beautiful? Let's say it together as an affirmation. Joy rises in my heart until I burst out in songs of praise. Woo! Woo! All right, and I'm going to close with a poem that came from Native Intellect. It's called Still Standing. We were taught to stand together where the earth is wide and listening. Endurance meant remaining shoulder to shoulder when the wind did not soften. Compassion was learned by sharing silence, by carrying what is heavy without dividing it. Protection lived in closeness and watching the horizon for one another. The ancestors taught this by how they stayed, by how they did not turn when turning was easier. What moves through us now is an old truth. Stand with care, stand with respect, and let what endures be love. And so it is. Thank you, Gil. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing, amazing, you will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. You will do amazing things.
Thank you to Gilman for making our service so special. Another round of applause for Gilman. And speaking of amazing things, it's about time for our offering, but I want to show you a couple amazing things I brought. I was driving through where my mom lives in Huntington Beach in the complex, and Think of the intelligence in these. So you're welcome to come take a close look, because I thought these were amazing things. And I had them in my car for 2 or 3 weeks, and I keep forgetting to bring them in, so I brought them in this morning. So now it's our time for our offerings. So we're going to bless our tithes, our gifts, our offerings. If anybody heard a minimum amount, just go with the maximum you can give without breaking. That we give through the same portal from which you receive. So if you were giving like 3 times what is being asked, stay in the 3 times of what you can, where you are. All right, we take our tithes and our gifts, our offerings. We say this together. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Together we say, and so it is. Thank you, Eileen. And you're going to do the announcements.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for believing. Thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing, and you are a vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you for being who you are.
And I invite the congregation to outstretch our hands now toward the offerings received, inviting David to put in exactly where to donate. If you're watching online, let us know from when and where you're watching. Give what you can, because the same portal from which we give is the same portal from which we receive. The $1 million givers are out there. Can you feel it? Let's proclaim it and allow it to be. Together, we magnify what's being collected as enough to sustain and maintain for another 72 plus years CRS Redlands, which is an idea in the mind of spirit, and therefore shall be maintained and sustained with ease and grace, joy and mercy. Together we say, and so it is. Amen. Eileen now has the announcements.
Hello. Okay, here we go. Announcements for today. If you are willing to make a regular weekly commitment to tithe to CRS Redlands, whether you attend in person or not, and if you are watching online, please message David, our mixer. If you are viewing remotely or see me, Ed, Phil, Audrey, Holly, or any board member, we are $261 short of our goal to meet the minimum weekly expenses of $875 for our center to be able to continue to operate and meet payroll. Payroll is very important. We've got some incredibly beautiful, wonderful, talented people that we want to pay. Our annual congregational meeting is next Sunday, January the 25th at 11:45 a.m. right here in the sanctuary. Please plan to be here. We're going to talk about a lot of wonderful things about our center. The next Tao Te Ching book club, facilitated by practitioner Jim Crump, will be held tomorrow night, Monday, January 19th, from 6 to 9 p.m. here in the sanctuary. Phil will be there. That's wonderful. It's an incredible group that meet there and discuss the Tao Te Ching, which is really quite an amazing book. Friday, February 20th, 6:30 p.m. is the next Inland Empire Almanac, always facilitated and hosted by Phil Courtney, and that will be right here in our sanctuary. And Phil will be there. That's good. Or somebody resembling Phil will be there, I'm quite sure. Okay? The AI version. All right, we are all invited to rise, if you are able, for our closing song. Thank you for being with us here today. We love you all so very much.
There was a time in my life, thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Now I can say, if you are discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go, let it all go. This is what you have to say. I release, I let go, let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm